is a BFF? It's that someone who bridges that gap, between friend and family. Welcome to Ciaz Presents Vogue BFFs, powered by U-Mobile style partner Myntra. We are gonna have a host of celebrity BFFs talking about fashion, playing games, and revealing secrets only they know about each other. Alia, welcome to the Vogue Loft. How are you?
Good.
Ready to tell it like it is?
Of course, like always.
Here we go. If you could live anywhere but Mumbai, where would you live?
London.
The coolest Mumbaiker you've met is?
My friend, Ayan Mukherjee.
And just to set the record straight, who's the president of India?
Dr. Pranab Mukherjee.
Very good. Gym or swim?
Pilates?
A phobia of yours that really freaks you out?
The dark.
Your dirty secret habit?
Only I know my dirty secret habit.
Oh, come on.
I have an obsession with clean hands.
Oh, how boring. Okay, the song looping in your head right now is?
Channa mere ya to mere dil hai mushkil.
Sing us a few lines, will you? Angelic. Your pet peeve?
Body odor.
Do you sulk quietly or scream loudly?
I sulk quietly and then I scream quietly.
And if you could be a superhero for a day, what would your superpower be?
To talk to animals.
Okay, what color would your costume be?
Okay, I think it would be black and white with grey boots because even a superhero has to have some grey shades.
Sexy. And your favorite part of your body?
My collarbones.
Alia, skinny dipping or strip poker?
Skinny dipping, any day.
If you could wear only one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I think it'll be my gym outfit, like black tights, a black tee, a black inner, and maybe some color shoes.
Okay, I take it black is your favorite color.
I mean, not really, but yeah, when I'm going to the gym, it makes me look good, so.
Name a person who embodies style, sophistication, and intelligence.
Meryl Streep.
What would you do if you were stuck in a lift with the following people? Siddharth Malhotra.
What I always do is sit, talk.
Donald Trump.
I would just look the other way.
SRK.
Oh, we play games, lots of games, and just like have a lot of fun. Like mostly psychology games.
Oh, good. You're just where you should be then. True or false? You've hooked up with a co-star.
What?
You've hooked up with a co-star?
The false.
Really?
Yeah, false.
Okay, you've been friends with someone you dislike.
True-ish.
True or false? You've been hit on by a married actor.
True.
Who might that be?
It could be anybody. It could be somebody who we don't know as well.
Okay, now if you were on a dating app, would you right swipe or left swipe the following people?
Okay.
Ready?
What is right swipe, right swipe and left swipe?
Right swipe is on, left swipe is no thank you.
Okay, fine.
Arjun Kapoor.
Right swipe.
Hrithik Roshan.
Right swipe.
Suraj Pancholi.
He's a friend, so left.
Tiger Shroff.
I know him since I was a kid, so left.
Varun Dhawan.
Left.
What?
I mean, he's a friend too.
Katrina Kaif.
Right. All the way right.
Who would play you in the movie On Your Life?
I already have a movie on my life? No, it's too soon. I mean, I would wait for some other newcomer to come to see who can play me.
So
maybe my daughter or something.
In the future.
In the future.
And lastly, give me 3 words to describe our next guest.
Magical, magnetic, and absolutely mad.
Gee, kind of sounds like your dad. His life's an open book. She is guarded and private. He is one of the most opinionated men in the film industry, and she one of its most sought-after stars. Hello and welcome to Ciaz Presents Vogue BFFs, powered by U-Mobile, style partner Myntra. I'm Kamal, and with me at the Vogue Loft today is the very cool, outspoken, and fiercely talented father-daughter duo, Mahesh and Alia Bhatt. Welcome to the show, guys. How you feeling?
Tense.
Good, really?
Why are you tense?
I want to make an impression. I want to impress the world that I am brighter, smarter, and better looking than
It will
Alia
not
Bhatt.
take much effort to do that. I'm sure the world already knows.
Okay, Ali, I want to start with you. You couldn't have possibly grown up with a conventional childhood. What was it like growing up as this man's daughter?
But you know, what is really a conventional
You
childhood?
tell me.
I mean, did we like go for movies every Sunday? No.
We did Lion King.
Not every Sunday.
But we went for Lion King. That memory is etched
We
on
did
my
go for Lion
psyche.
King in IMAX.
She was crying when Mufasa was dying.
Yeah. But anyway, so apart from Mufasa dying in Lion King, I had a normalish. I mean, for me, it was normal. It was correct. It was regular. I didn't get to see him much because he was working. But whenever we did get to see
I'm still
each other,
working.
he's still working. But as in, he was working a lot.
Right.
Now
I'm still
I'm working a
working.
lot.
Tables have turned.
She just outdistanced me.
So
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but he's still working a lot. But back then, I mean, as far as I can remember, I had my own life. And then I would come back home and then there was mummy and daddy and mummy would feed me. And daddy would say very intelligent things and he was very important.
Like?
He was like he was a star to
What
me.
would he tell you?
I mean, now he says things that are like matter to my like career and my professional life and stuff. But back then, I mean, he was basically he was like it was weird, you know.
It
Like,
was weird.
Like he would do like interesting things, and I would always see people come home and say "Bhatsa, bhatsa, bhatsa," and everybody would go into one room together, and they would all sit and they would look at him, and I would like try to understand what that was made up of. And now I get a little sense.
What about this public persona he always had? When did you realize that, you know, there's a lot more about him that I don't really know about?
I'll tell you something very honestly. In the fourth standard, my friend came up to me and said that, you know, we've heard that your father's had 5 marriages.
5. I need to get 3 more.
No, so I was like, no, he's been married once before this, now he's married my mom. And I was not defensive. I was just like, I know, it's cool, because that's the way it was told to us.
Right.
Naine magazine mein likha hai. Whatever, that was the thing. It was written in the magazine and all, he's had 5 marriages.
So it must
I
be
said,
true.
No, it must be true, exactly. I was like, no. So according to people, it was like, oh, I'm living this very, you know, I'm a director's daughter. He's making these films and his music is such a big, you know, his music was like huge. It's still huge. But everybody would associate my father with music and the fact that he's, you know, he's had 2 marriages. But according to me, it was the most normal thing because we spoke about it so normally at home.
Yeah, there were no walls in my life, and my children, who are the flesh of my flesh, the blood of my blood, they should know everything about me. And there was not a role that I was performing to her.
So now, do people refer to you as Alia Bhatt's father? And how do you...
Traveling has become a nightmare ever since the digital age descended on mankind and the smartphone was invented.
Right.
And Alia became a star. By the time I get into the airport and catch my flight, I'm waylaid by little children. Uncle, do you want a picture?
Where's
and
your
I
daughter?
know they don't want it from me because who am I? I'm Alia Bhatt's dad.
Sweet.
Speaking about smartphones, he has an issue. Whenever I'm in the room, he will just put the phone up like that. And he'll just begin to, he's like the paps. Like he's constantly papping me and my sister and my mother. And we're like sitting like this and we're like in awkward positions. I remember I will never forgive him for this. My first day, my first film has released. It's the day of my film release. And I was sitting in my pajamas, pink pajamas, black t-shirt.
And I got that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, and he took a picture of me and I thought he was taking it for himself. Cut to, he has put it on Twitter. And that's the picture, it's still floating around. And I was like, and I had like smudged kajal and I was looking like a mess. And I'm like, anyway, I still haven't forgiven you for that.
What do you think you go on more, your dad or your mom? Or did you maybe skip a generation entirely?
Listen, I have a bit of both. I think I have this hyper paranoia kind of nature like my mother. I'm a hypochondriac, I feel.
Yeah?
Now, I have a bit of my father as well, I feel, though. Like a lot of his traits. Like I think both of us are a bit, like we're not really good with confrontation.
I thought you were going to say conversation. I was
No,
like, really?
not conversation. Like
Confrontation.
he's great. Confrontation.
When have you ever conformed, though? I mean...
No, there is a need at times at home to talk to her through the structure of a parent at times for a temporary period of time. And then I find myself grappling that how do I play that?
No, but you do it well. You do it well.
Well, that's...
What's your take on Alia's dates?
Dates?
Dates.
I don't have any dates.
The men she brings home.
Well, you must not forget it. I had Pooja as my first child, girl child, and she really outdistanced
Everybody.
everyone.
She set the standard high.
So in a way,
or low, depending on how you see
We
it.
love you, Pooja.
I think
She's
came,
amazing.
She came years later, and 20 years later, and so by then the world had changed, India had changed, the environment had changed, and if I could be as easy with Pooja, and in fact I had to earn the wrath of my near and dear ones that I was being a little too liberal. I said, who the hell gives me the authority to dish out some value system which I myself have violated? I will never pretend to my children to be in possession of those virtues which I myself have flaunted privately. They
So
are my children.
if she brought home a boy or a man, and he reminded you of your younger self, would you approve?
Well, I think I would be very jealous to be unseated from her heart as the most important male. And ain't I happy that I'm occupying this privileged position here on this great show
Great to have you here.
as her best friend. So all the men out there should know who is very special for her. So I would say that I would hate to lose that little
He's a jealous daddy, let's just put it that way.
space that I think I am privileged to have.
So someone different is better. How was it like? I mean, what was his reaction when you did bring a boy home the first time? Was he a possessive dad?
He's like territorial. So
Okay.
he's like, he will, like, if I've gotten XYZ a present, like, oh, where's mine? How much have you spent on that? How much have you spent on mine? So it becomes all about like, and then if, like, so my sister's boyfriend gets her a PS3 or something or whatever, and he'll say, oh, I can get you 2. I can get you 3. So
Really?
he has this little bit
He's
like,
competitive.
he is,
Very,
he
yes,
is
I am.
competitive.
I am,
It's always
I
been
am.
competitive. But
What the other boys can do, Papa can do better.
yeah, he has
Get you
that.
better gifts.
So that's good for us.
Was there anything that was so crazy that just like threw you off balance? Because you seem to be accepting of everything in your dad's life and vice versa. Was there that one crazy thing that just like one day you're just like, okay, I can't handle this news you heard or read?
No, there was nothing that threw me
Never
off.
growing up. Really?
No.
It's incredible.
One story about how this is when he was used to drink. He hadn't had a drink since 28 years.
Yeah,
28 years. This is when he used to drink. Apparently, he was shooting in Bangkok or Hong Kong, one of them, with Sanju
Hong Kong.
with Sanju and Bunty,
Yeah. Kumar Gaurav.
Kumar Gaurav, and
And Amrita Singh.
And Amrita Singh, exactly. Amrita Singh actually told me this story because we were shooting for 2 states together. And my father was pissed drunk. And apparently when he used to drink, he used to get either very aggressive or he used to think that he has magical powers or something. Basically, he would just go through the roof. So he has decided, they were at the beginning of the escalator, which is going down. And he was holding Sanju and Bunty on one hand. Sanju on the left and Bunty on the right. And he said, I'm going to jump down. And they've looked at him saying, Bhat Sahab, we can't jump. And he looked at them and he said, I see death in your eyes. So because I've never seen my father drink, smoke, do anything, I just could not believe that my father could actually behave that way, that he could actually be drunk and he could be,
Wild.
wild. Yeah, exactly. No, he's anyway wild actually, even when he's sober. But just be that person.
Give me an example of what a dinner conversation would be like between you two.
In one line, tell me what you felt about that event, my father. And I would say, I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't have one line. And then he would say, just give me one. My sister would intervene and say, just leave her alone. She doesn't want to talk about it. And then my mother would say, hi, eat your food. I've given her whole dialogue. You want to add?
And then I would say that, will somebody listen to me? And they would say, Papa, you can't intrude when we are having a conversation. You have to wait for us to get
My mother and
over
my
with
father actually fight to speak. And my mother is so cute because she basically doesn't get enough time with me. So she said, but Papa, I need to say it now because I'm not going to see her later, so I need to say it right now. And then he'll just like bang his chest like a gorilla and say, I need to speak. I have the right to speak. This is our dinner conversation.
So you've got 3 women and you're trying to raise your voice on top of that.
3 women and 2 maids. So I'm
And
in an
then-
absolute
and
minority
2
in the
cats.
house.
Don't leave the
And
cats
2
out.
cats. So I'm in an absolute minority there. And the dining table is another world. There, the writ of the ladies works. And I have to just follow.
It's not true.
The drum beats are theirs. I have to march according to their rhythm.
So you don't agree with that?
This is really not true.
I mean,
Not
you don't let me
marching
speak.
at all.
You don't let me speak. Where do I speak?
True.
Do I
Always talking.
Do I manage to talk as much as I've been talking here, there? No. It's
Depends.
always.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think it depends on whose day it is.
They don't listen. You have to be on shows like this to find her listening to me for this long.
Is that true? She's a listener.
There's time just
I
when
want to listen, but sometimes he says, okay, he's like, Alia, an actor's like a leaf. Something, something, something. Then he's like, Alia, an actor's like a rat. I said, Papa, you just said an actor's like a leaf. Today we leave it to leaf. Tomorrow we'll say rat. So he also overloads the information sometimes.
yeah, there could be an information overload and
No, but you get lots of chances to speak.
Is he very constructive in his criticism towards your films?
I think he's very honest, but at the same time I don't know, because he's not really had, I mean, barring really one film which he's not liked, he's kind of liked something in every film. And he always told me this, that whenever you walk out of a screening, because he's been a director, so he knows what it feels like to walk out and basically for a director to see the people's faces and expect some kind of answer for their film. So he'll always say the good things first and then talk about the things that you did not like. So I think he follows that same thing with me. But he's always liked something in every film, barring one film.
even that film that you thought I did not like.
You liked me,
I
Shanta.
went there with the people of the country to like you. And when I found that along with the people I couldn't like you, I had more claps in my bag which I went with, and I couldn't spend those claps. But even there, I saw that there were certain moments that you were stunning. So, but I was pained that it would not work, and I knew that she was going to have her first flop because she had tasted one after the other success. And in a way, I was relieved that the flop happened, because that she needed to be reminded that she is a mere mortal like everybody else, that it hurts and you have to negotiate that curve.
And only Dad can tell you that.
Yeah, but the
But
failure,
he was really
the failure kind of humbles you and says, listen, you can write your script of super success, but life makes you live on its own terms.
And what sets her apart from her contemporaries?
I think she is extremely ambitious. She wants to touch the heights that the greatest in the entertainment space have touched. I marvel at her when she consumes movie after movie of the great Meryl Streep, and then she humbles herself and says, "Look, I have nowhere gone anywhere close to what the great actors in the world have touched," and her ability to pursue it with her entire might. She is very punctual. She has enormous energy, and when I look into her eyes, I see that she has a destination which has no boundaries. There is no horizon there. And that's what warms my heart. When you look into your child's eyes and see that there is no horizon that she has kind of drawn,
like you.
that's what makes me feel that she sets her apart.
Well, it's great to hear that from your dad, knowing you know you've done him proud. So let me put you on the spot here. If you could go back in time, and if you look at your filmography, and you could cast her in any one of your past films, which one would it be?
Dilai Mantani.
Oh, yeah.
It's a film that I think she would do wonders with, and I think she would bring it layers that we as makers couldn't, because we did a good job at that time, but every film is a byproduct of its time frame.
Sure. So do I whiff a remake coming?
You never know. The Bhatt camp's all about remakes.
Oh, well,
And
on that.
part 2s and 3s. And
About
4s.
Okay, good. So we got something to look forward to. We have this amazing segment coming up. I'm going to present you 3 challenges. You ready for it? I know he's competitive, but Alia, just because you love him doesn't mean you're not going to try.
Not at all. Love never comes in the way of competition.
Okay, so we're going to
Not
begin.
this competition.
Alia, I'm going to start with you first.
Okay? Ready?
Remember, honesty, and every question must be answered. There is no passing of questions.
Okay.
Here we go, Alia. Have you ever stolen from your dad?
No.
Seriously?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Not sure. Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Mahesh, who's your favorite child?
That.
I like it. I like this honesty right here. Alia, is there one question that you've always wanted to ask Mahesh but never did?
Do you miss drinking?
Never have I looked back once I've given it up, but I have nightmares that I have started drinking, and that makes me very frightened.
And serious conviction in his eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, Alia, name one Mahesh Bhatt film that you didn't like.
Direction or production? And producing?
Direction.
Direction. I've liked all. I swear, I'm not really
But the
not
question is, name one Mahesh Bhatt film that you did not like.
I don't.
I can prompt him.
There's got to be an order of ascending and
I can
descending.
prompt her if you want. So many films I didn't like.
Go ahead.
Gentlemen.
I've not seen it.
Yeah.
I've not seen the films that I don't like, maybe.
Oh, so that's even worse.
I've not seen Gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay.
Because maybe you only saw the good ones.
Yeah, I've seen the really good ones.
Yeah. The bad ones.
There's got to be a least
by then
favorite.
flushed down by
But
the
that's
toilet.
okay. That's okay. Point lost. Finally, Mahesh, will you be relieved or sad when Alia moves out?
I would be very sad.
But that's a very easy question.
Not
Of
really.
course, that's he's going to be sad.
You're patting yourself on the back here, really?
I mean,
He could easily be relieved. He's like, thank
No.
God she's gone.
I would be very lonely. I'm already bracing myself for that day when you're going to move out. That's why I'm asking you to do it in phases.
I am doing it in
I want
phases.
you to do. It's called weaning.
I am
To
doing it,
slowly.
yes.
It's called slow strangulation.
don't worry, you don't even
It's
have
not-
a cook yet. We can't move out.
It's like. And you're going to make a kind of a.
Yeah, we're going to make a tunnel.
That is so sweet, your relationship. Really.
Don't leave me, Ali.
I'm not going anywhere, Daddy. I'm going 10 steps away, literally. We're in the same building.
And he'll be over every day.
Not
I
even.
don't have a place to be.
Okay, so the truth shall set you free. I hope you guys felt it has. Alia, I'm afraid you lose this round.
Just because
you didn't answer. I told you, you can't pass a question.
I did pass it, it was a okay.
Okay, here we go. Be a graceful winner. And be a graceful loser. Ready? Okay, the next is a talkathon. Now here, I'm gonna ask you guys to speak to each other, looking at each other's face, and speak without pausing
Okay.
until
Speak
I
about
say
what?
about each other.
Okay.
Okay.
Begin. Tell me when.
How old are you?
On your marks,
68.
get set, go.
Mahesh Bhatt born. You talk. Mahesh Bhatt is born on. Mahesh Bhatt born on
1948,
the
20th September, in Mumbai.
You can talk about me.
You have to talk about her.
And he loves wearing black and he loves wearing.
I think
chappals.
Alia was born when the bombs were exploding all around. We were going to the worst stage, and when there was this nightmare scenario, descended this child.
Faster!
Mummy and Shaheen are
Faster.
very bully him a lot, but I try and
She brought magic into my life. She had a perfume of her own. She made my life.
He talks about
And then, when she went to school, I started crying because I hated the sight of Alia going into the school, looking back into my eyes, and I wanted to go there and draw the school and bring the baby back. And your mommy said, you can't do this, Mahesh. She has to go to school. You can't bring your babies at home because that's the way the world is.
Very good. Alia, you redeemed yourself.
She won this?
Yeah.
She
You
did.
were not listening to the lesson instructions.
She was spot on. She started well. She kept it going. She
Okay,
was
fine. So I
listening
won,
to me.
one.
Yeah,
ठीक है,
one all.
ठीक है,
Okay. Now this one is the decider, and this one I'm going to give you guys
Wait, I'm to
this is the
rejuvenate.
blind portrait. These are your books. This is your pen, your marker.
So I'm supposed to look at whom?
So you're gonna look at your daughter.
Okay.
And Alia, you look at your father.
Don't
and
start,
without,
don't start.
hold on, without looking down. That's the operative word here.
Yeah.
Okay, stare at each other in the face and draw your portraits of each other. And the one I like the most.
I can.
You can't look.
I mean, I can draw the nose on the eye and the eye and
Yeah,
the ear.
but that's the beauty of creativity without looking.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to do this.
What? That's not enough time.
Start.
Go. Bad? I don't know about that. Actually, I shouldn't make you feel bad.
I gave
Looking
up.
good, Alia. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
I'm challenged.
That's very Picasso right there. 10 seconds left. You've got 10 seconds.
Oh,
you look down.
I look down. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
Okay, so this is a bit technical here because you actually gave up.
No, he didn't.
And
give
then
up.
he did. He said, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I did.
At which time you looked down.
I didn't look down then. I looked down later when you said, okay, it's
so,
done.
this is in your favor, darling. So because you actually gave up, you forfeited.
No, but you didn't even draw a face either.
I actually
You
like
just drew an omelette.
this, which looks quite like you, I have to say. Better than
What is
this, which
This is
kind of
not
looks like a
This is an omelette.
leftover food on a plate.
This is Picasso.
I've done a brilliant job. Can everybody just clap for me?
Honey, you were great. And you are our winner. Woo!
I won.
Can you just give me an autograph on this?
Signed it for your dad.
Can you give? No, this is.
Now the good news is you do have a chance to redeem yourself because you've got another challenge
but this
coming up.
one has to be preserved as a document that this is what I thought you looked like.
Omelette that my father made my face.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay, that's the one we'll keep.
This is the
We have to steal this book and go.
to Daddy.
Oh, sweet. And we'll see you on the other challenge.
Okay.
Okay, Mahesh, this is your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay.
Okay, there's no winner as such, but
Redemption.
you gotta try hard.
The word is redemption.
Okay, now have you guys seen those late night telemarketing shows where they try and sell products really aggressively?
Yes.
Okay, so this game
More
is,
aggressive than me?
well, as aggressive as you can possibly be.
Okay.
It'll help you out. So this is kind of like that, except you won't know what you're selling. Okay, Alia, we're gonna start
I
with
don't
you.
know in any case what I'm selling.
So Mahesh, I'll ask you to stand here next to me. We'll get
Okay.
Alia to go first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you a few questions about the product, which also will serve as clues.
Okay.
And you listen carefully and you keep selling.
Okay.
Sell your heart out.
Okay.
Okay, sell like your life depends on it.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna give you 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock.
So you're gonna start with the question, or I just go for it?
No, I'll ask
Okay.
you something. Okay? The game is called Can You Sell It? And don't peek. Okay, Alia. 3, 2, 1, go. So why does everyone need a product like this?
I think it's very, very important that you have a product like this. At least, I would recommend daily, but at least once or twice a week. If you, for beginners, and you can take it up to 2 or 3 times a week. I think it's very, very important and essential for your well-being.
Okay, and can
Yeah.
you use this, so you only use it 2 or 3 times a week?
You can for in the beginning, but I would recommend you use it daily. If you're a slow, if you want to start slowly, then 2 or 3 times a week, and you can build it up to maybe 5 to 6 times a week. So I think it's great for your well-being, as I mentioned earlier. Well-being being the key word.
Okay, and what part of your body would you generally use it for?
I would use it for maybe my legs.
Okay.
And wherever it aches maybe sometimes,
Okay.
and maybe my back. But whatever floats your boat, as I said, it's about the well-being.
Would you moisten those body parts first before you use it?
Yes, I would love to moisten it. Maybe add a little bit of cream and cleanse it first. First cleanse, scrub, moisturize it, and then use this product.
Oh, you're very thorough.
Yes.
Would you take it with you to set or to work or?
I would take it everywhere. As I said, it's about well-being. Well-being being the key word. You need to take it wherever you go. Whether you're on a vacation, on set, at the gym, at the movies, wherever.
And lastly, who would you gift this product to?
I would gift it to my fans.
Brilliant. And time is up.
Can I see it?
Please come.
Sensational job. I think you have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when you have to
If you-
take it everywhere. It's important for your well-being.
I think you won the game even before I have
It was
taken that.
beautiful. If you don't have a plan B in life,
I should sell
then this
things.
is it,
Okay.
sweetheart. That was amazing.
I would give tissue paper to my fans. Your turn, big guy.
Who says you have to see the thing that you're selling?
Exactly.
Oof,
She's
God,
a natural. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? And there we go.
Well, man needs things.
Wait.
Okay,
Ask
the
my
clock is
question.
Okay.
Okay. The clock is on.
Okay, so man needs things. He is nothing but a bag of needs. And if you ask me what is the most important need that he must cater to, is the need to get this object that is sitting down there in the showcase. And I don't care what you guys do, how you acquire the means to get it, just get it, because without that, your life is going to be incomplete.
Papa,
And
please
if
ask
it
your
is-
How many of these do you own?
Yeah, I never owned any one of these, and so I think I'm going to now make an attempt to own them.
Okay, and when would you wear it ideally?
When would I wear it?
Yeah.
On every occasion that demands it.
Okay,
I
which-
would, and I think I recommend the same thing to them, that they should use it whenever they feel that their heart implores them to do it, and just do it. And don't wait for the world to tell you when to use it. Just use it when you want to use it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Which part of your body do you think it would enhance?
The soul. It's
The soul.
The body goes.
The
body
soul or
goes.
the soul?
The soul.
Oh, the soul.
It's for
Not
the
the
soul.
sole of your foot.
The
Okay.
body goes. The body, whatever is born dies. So it's for the soul. The soul is about. What you sell to the soul can be a great companion for the rest of your life.
How does something like this make you feel?
You feel that you've got a piece of heaven.
And lastly, which celebrities urgently need this product?
Most of our politicians need it, and I would say that some of our bureaucrats need it. The movie stars are doing okay without that.
Brilliant. And we're done. Good. Come over here and see your product. Would you like to wear it?
This for the soul.
Would you like to wear it?
Yeah, why not?
That was nicely. I like that you said that you've not owned it yet. It's true, you've not owned it yet.
So for all you politicians out there,
You look like a rock star. You look like a full rock
with the
star.
little pink. Mahesh, Alia, this is where I'm going to take you down on a few pictures of your journey so far. Picture number 1
Aww.
is Alia with Daddy Dearest. That's adorable. Mahesh, do you recall that incident where you first realized that Alia is going to be a drama queen or a performer?
I never thought that she's going to be a performer because she used to keep on begging for food wherever she went. She extended her hand
Were you not
and begged
feeding
for
her?
food, and she gave the feeling that she doesn't get fed at home. But I remember this picture. I remember that I was holding her because she was all the time trying to fly away. And you see that there is this kind of a...
Yes, and she's trying to like...
It's a nice picture, but
It's
look at her
adorable.
eyes. She has got some distant horizon there, and she is darting towards it. Very soon she's going to break out of Papa's
You have to always come back to me
embrace,
leaving.
and so I'm not going to make her go. I'm going to hold it tight.
Hold on tight. That's
Not
adorable.
going anywhere.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. This is going down memory lane for you, Mahesh.
Oh.
Well,
With Vinod Khanna.
That's Vinod Khanna. That's my first film which did not get made. It was a film called Mukti, which means liberation.
Right.
And it was in the year 1971, 72. And I had just joined the movies. And it was thanks to Vinod Khanna, who had become a kind of a star, who had immense faith in me. So, but for the generosity of these lovely people whom I have met through the journey of life, I wouldn't have landed where I landed. So there is something to what they call kindness of strangers. In this case, kindness of friends. It was they who paved the way for me to get where I got.
But Alia, don't you think they look like a bunch of wild boys here? Mahesh, tell
Yeah, but my dad always had that kind of wild boy look on his face, you know. Like,
Wild boy, yes, those were
like that. Eyes were
drinking
half
days.
shut.
Yeah, but not enough money to buy.
So
these.
handsome, daddy.
me a memory you had back then that was like something about those crazy sort of heydays that you boys experienced together.
Looking for an extra peg of rum from a friend who could perhaps have deeper pockets.
Okay.
And the joy of having a bottle full was thy kingdom come.
And you did succeed, obviously.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, finally. Image number 3
Oh,
is you and your beau.
Bo?
No?
No.
Really?
What? No.
Yeah. You look great
lovely.
together. Look at the chemistry.
It's a lovely picture.
Your first Vogue cover.
Was this the one that you...
Second.
Yeah, was this the
No,
one you
mine.
shot in what is
14th
called
Vogue cover.
Maldives?
Yeah, this one.
Ah, yeah.
Where I'm taking you, by the way, for a holiday.
Where I've been
I'm not taking you, it's my mother's
taken
birthday.
at gunpoint, yeah, my God.
So we're gonna not change the subject here.
Okay.
We're gonna go from the Maldives and bring it back to you and Sid. Status apparatus?
Wait, what?
Yeah? What's
Why are you
happening?
smiling like that for nothing?
Your
yeah.
fans love you guys together, and I think they deserve to know.
No, we will definitely stay together, hopefully, in all the films that we do. Papa, you want to make a film with Sid and me?
Okay, I think the reaction right here pretty well says what's going on.
He's growling. He does that all the time.
Yeah, because I feel he's saying my daughter's not being honest right now.
I'm being very honest.
I'm saying nothing.
But your eyes are speaking.
No, but
abundance.
it's a good cover. It's a nice cover.
It is.
Yeah.
It's after all Vogue.
It's Vogue. He knows exactly what to say when.
We've got Alia and Mahesh here. I'm going to put you guys through one of our signature games.
Right?
This is Dumb Charades. You probably know it really well. Just remember that this is pantomime. Okay, there's no talking about and giving information about this so-and-so is married or so-and-so looks like this or talks like this.
Okay.
It's pure pantomime. It's about your acting skills.
Okay.
I'm going to give you cards.
Both of us.
So you'll go first. Mahesh, you can come and stand here with me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you cards. And
And you have to guess, huh? So look alike.
I have to guess.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh my god! This is so difficult!
Okay. Ready? Go.
तुम क्या पता? मैं ना चली जाऊंगी यहाँ से। तुम आना मत मेरे सामने। मैं जा रही हूँ।
Keep talking. Something.
Which one?
Which one?
Sridevi.
Yes!
Quick, quick.
I'm blanking out of that.
Go to the next one.
Can I pass? Okay.
Actor, Shatrughan Sinha.
No, done. The next actor, okay? राम लीला की something और सिर्फ हमको पड़ती है. I did a very bad job, so it's very bad. बाजीराव का उल्टा खोपड़ा और something.
Ranveer.
Yeah, I've just taken his two names. Okay. Okay. I don't know any dialogues, yeah. Okay.
You can act like the guy or girl.
What's up?
Time's up.
I've done so badly. I totally blanked out.
But you're talking to a person.
It was fun watching you
Yeah,
though.
but you're talking to a person who's out of touch with.
No, but actually they were very easy. But I got Sridevi right.
Yeah,
There you go.
She must belong to my age.
I think
my era.
he was just enjoying watching you. So he's like,
Yeah.
I think I'll let her
Should I go
keep
there?
going. Your turn.
I couldn't remember any dialogues.
Okay.
Ready? These are
Yeah.
your cards. Keep them hidden. And I started already. Keep going. Next card. He's all proud of him.
Yeah.
He's just singing songs. I can also sing songs.
This is a tough one.
Oh, actually, it's very easy. Act this one out. Let me take these cards from you.
Act her out.
Act her out.
It's bizarre.
Do it.
Well,
Take the clothes off. Sunny Leone. I mean,
I thought it was gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
Last one.
This is not fair. I could have just sung whatever. What's the song? Yeah. For Ranveer. I could have done that.
You did great guessing, but I'm sorry, you did amazing performing.
I finished? Done?
He just
done.
sung songs.
But his voice, it clicked, right? He could have sang them very badly and you would have had no
Well done,
idea.
Mahesh.
Music is the way to get straight into
Yeah, but you
the
also
consciousness of the
dialogue
other.
and-
With music, things get simplified. Simple as that.
All I have to say,
Learn Akshay Kumar dialogue.
you guys were amazing. Be proud of yourself. Pat yourselves on the back.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well done, Mahesh.
Are you back me also?
We've got more coming up with your cover shot.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna be pouting. We're gonna put some music on. We'll see you next week, back here on Ciaz Presents Vogue BFFs, powered by U-Mobile, style partner Myntra. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'm Kamal.